Hello YouTube, IG. This is Hunter and Mayfield again with another podcast follow-up on the topic life. And it's, what gets me is that, especially amongst black people, why do we always feel that we have to ego trip and compete when all we have to do is put in the hard work?
I'm second with that because I just use you as an example and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what you do
Right.
is put in the hard work, and
Right.
the results you got is over a 20-year journey.
Right.
So that's why I personally lean to you on certain things dealing with athletics and physical type training and everything, because I know not only did you do the research, not only did you been through it and everything. Okay, you learned the ups and downs of a lot of different things dealing in health and fitness, and I know you're one of the people who will do the research. You will pick up the book. You will go ahead and do the research on certain aspects of nutrition, supplements,
Right.
and things of that matter. Versus
Right.
someone else saying, "Well, this is how you do it," versus someone else who just looking at a magazine with those steroid freaks on blah 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 publication.
See, when you look at things like that, and that's another thing of life,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't just really dealing with fitness, is that anything is easy to spectate from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a different world when you step up in there.
Absolutely.
And thing is, we have to keep in mind as black people, only thing we have in common is that we're black. We still have different genetics running through our DNA, and what you might be dominant in might be my weakness. What I might be dominant in may be your weakness. And I've got knowledge from all worlds of people, and I didn't take in all of it. I dissected everything
Mm-hmm.
to see what works for me, and that's even in life. You're gonna have different types of role models, and not everything they instilled into you is gonna work for you.
Mm-hmm.
All you can do is test drive something. That way you can save wasted time and energy on that.
Yeah.
That's what I do, because even in a crash course schedule like it's been over the past year with the pandemic, you have to figure out ways to balance, because I had a bad habit of trying to multitask, and till lately I'm like, I cannot save the world.
No.
I cannot. How can I be 100% on my A game here when I'm spilling unnecessary energy all over the place?
Right. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. It's more or less on. For me, I just know
Right.
that it used to be a place I used to go to, and one of the things was at this particular company was competition.
Mm-hmm.
You was always competing and everything, and pretty much it was in sales. And the net of it was that are you gonna let this person outdo you? Are you gonna let that person outdo you and everything? And I came to find out that for me, I wasn't necessarily in competition, a face-to-face competition against other people like that. That wasn't necessarily my
No.
character and everything. For me,
Right.
I did what worked for me. For me,
Right.
it was more for an additional income, not necessarily I'm trying to outdo these people
None
to
of
this
that.
level and all of that.
None of
Now,
that, because
that just wasn't me.
No, I was never into competing with other people. For one, you're not getting paid for it. For two, accept that you're not gonna make everybody happy. And I think we one of the few that come out and want to seek validation all the time.
Mm.
It's like it was a young lady that competed in bodybuilding. She was talking about men like to demonize women, their sexuality and stuff. And I gave her credit what credit would do. You know, you looking good, blah blah blah. How you gonna take a compliment and an insult at the same in one, one topic?
Well,
Yeah.
I notice those individuals, whether it be male or female,
Have
it's
a low
more,
self-esteem behind all that, and that's the only way they can build their following up.
yeah.
You had a two-piece G-string, but you worried about men, demonizing you. You
Well,
contradicted yourself.
you did, or that individual did, but
Right.
it's to me, I think it says more about the person's character and everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you came with no ill intent and everything,
Right.
see, because for me, I'm more on not someone's tone,
Right.
but the intent, because I know a lot of times my tone may be misconstrued as hostile sometimes, you know what I mean? But
Right.
I ask people all the time, okay, take the tone out,
Right.
okay, and analyze what did I say.
That's why I'm not big on texting, because it gets misdirected. And I admit, I'm old school. I like to communicate with people.
Right.
Gestures, your facial expressions, and all that would tell me how you feel about the conversation.
Okay, I can understand that. I would agree. I'm not one of them. I'm going to write a 12-page letter on a text. I don't do that. No.
I don't do that when I can talk to you directly. And everybody run to Facebook for savior.
Nah.
But you can't answer a phone call. Simple stuff to talk about, but you got to get behind social media and portray an image that you're really not, because you're miserable inside. And I post what I post because I like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm trying to win everybody's validation or approval.
Nah.
And one thing with us, we have it bad as we tear people down, tear each other down, and then want to rebuild them. You can't, you don't do that. Person don't want to talk to you after that.
Nah, it's more or less, okay.
Yeah.
What God says you supposed to forgive, what Jesus says you supposed to forgive. Okay, so if that's the case, then so where was Jesus at when you did what you did then? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
See,
you can't blame the devil for everything that you did, because after a while you know better.
See, the thing is though, on that particular thing, okay, God gave us free will.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, He gave us free will to do right, or to do wrong. Right. And for me, I know that I did my fair share of right, and I did my fair share of wrong, and I'm not gonna have behind the word to say like, okay, this is why I did what I did. I did it. It was wrong. Okay, I need to make amends for it. And to the person who I did it to. Okay, I gotta make amends with that individual and everything. Right. And that's all I could do and everything. Now whether they accept me trying to reconcile with them, that's different. That's different. Now all you could do is control your actions. You can't control if how the person is gonna feel after you made the offense towards that individual and everything, whether it was words, whether it was by actions.
Well, my thing is, there's either envy to cover up deep down inside that you like something, because it caught your interest for you to even comment on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it either struck a nerve where the truth hurts, because if that wasn't the case either or, you wouldn't have nothing to say. Because I feel if you go all out your way just to type something in, there's some truth in there. Or some feelings got involved, or you found it interesting. That's how I take it. It's just key things, and I learned with age, you have to de-escalate before it escalates with people. Because you have to control whether or not it's going to escalate to something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Now that's what I agree with 100%. Now, for me, just to wrap this one up and everything, it's pretty much that you're in control of what you do. In the word of old, me know you no understanding.
No, because at the end of the day, you chose your own lifestyle. And you knew the consequences at a certain age before you even made the move. It may go sweet, it may not go sweet.
Yeah. Don't blame mommy.
Yeah.
Don't blame dad.
Right.
Okay, don't blame God. Talking about why did God forsaken me and all that. What did you do?
Right, yeah.
To put yourself in a situation,
right.
And then the minute people hold themselves accountable,
which is something that we don't do. We got too much pride. We'd rather jump and get into a fight than accept accountability for something that we know is wrong and when it's a pattern of what we do.
Sometimes we just gotta know when to say when, and I think this will finish this version of the video. This is another Hunter Mayfield production. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, please keep it respectful because that's what we do for everyone when we make our comments.
Make our comments. None of that negativity. You will get blocked. Just that simple. Have a nice and productive day.